You know, I really have no fucking idea what WWE is doing on SmackDown Live and where the fuck they are planning to go going into SummerSlam. No, this wasn't a bad edition of SmackDown Live. Pretty good edition of SmackDown Live. When it came to in-ring action, we saw a nice match between Baron Corbin and Shinsuke Nakamura. A fantastic triple threat. But when it comes down to it, the booking of this show is absolutely mind-boggling, if you ask me right now, because I have no comprehension of anything that SmackDown Live is going to do going into WWE SummerSlam. Now, thankfully, some of the worst parts of Backlash were not continued upon on this show here tonight. Jinder Mahal did not come out with the Great Khali. Randy Orton wasn't even on this show here tonight to follow up on my belief that Randy Orton after Backlash was not going to be going into SummerSlam and he was going to be taking a hiatus. But when it comes to the decisions that SmackDown Live is making right now, what the fuck are you doing is what's going on in my head, bro. Because we see the triple threat here tonight, and this has been the United States title since WrestleMania. Kevin Owens wins it from Chris Jericho. 1 month later at Payback, Chris Jericho wins it from Kevin Owens. Why? I suppose it was to get Chris Jericho on SmackDown and beef up the SmackDown roster a little bit. Alright. 2 days fucking later, Kevin Owens wins it back from Chris Jericho, sends Chris Jericho on hiatus. Fucking a month and a half later, however long it fucking was, at Madison Square Garden, AJ Styles wins the title from fucking Kevin Owens at a house show of all places at Madison Square Garden. What the fuck? You go fucking 2 weeks later, right now, or last Sunday, at WWE Battlegrounds, Kevin Owens wins it back from AJ Styles. Why? I don't fucking know. 2 days later, here tonight, another United States Championship match. Chris Jericho makes his fucking return here tonight. Triple threat. And what do we see? AJ Styles wins the United States title back from fucking Kevin Owens. What the fuck? I mean, goddamn. Make up your minds, bro. Make up your fucking minds. The United States title since WrestleMania has been flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop. And I mean, it makes no goddamn sense. It really does not make no goddamn sense. It goes from Kevin Owens to this guy. Kevin Owens wins it back. He goes to the next guy. Kevin Owens loses it to that guy. He wins it back. He loses it again. What the fuck? What the fuck is the formula here with this United States Championship? If you were going to give it to AJ Styles, first of all, you should have waited till WWE Battlegrounds and given the title to AJ Styles. That's it. No ands or buts. Kevin Owens should have lost the United States title, not at a fucking house show, not on a SmackDown, to AJ Styles at WWE Battlegrounds, where AJ Styles won a Battle Royal to become #1 contender, and AJ Styles here tonight should have walked in as your new United States champion. No, instead of that, he wins it 2 weeks before the pay-per-view at a random fucking house show. He wins it 2 weeks before the pay-per-view, loses it at the fucking pay-per-view, and wins it back on the SmackDown Live. And now, apparently, there's gonna be another fucking match between AJ Styles and Kevin Owens next week on SmackDown for the United States title. Where the fuck is the logic? Is Kevin Owens gonna fucking win it back again? Is he gonna win it back again? Holy shit, bro. My mind is boggled. What are you doing going into SummerSlam? You'd have to believe that AJ Styles and Kevin Owens are gonna be fucking intervened or interrelated in some way going into SummerSlam. Then you look at the WWE Championship picture. John Cena came out. He said, fucking Jinder Mahal at fucking SummerSlam. You're facing me. No ands or buts. Bring your giants, bring this motherfucker, bring that motherfucker. I don't care. I'm just warning you, you're going to have to face some tough competition. Okay, simple enough. It's John fucking Cena. I'm sure he deserves a fucking WWE title shot anyways, because it is John Cena. So go ahead, Cena Mahal, SummerSlam. Bada boom, simple. It's what's going to happen anyways. No, instead you got to throw a nice little roadblock in there. Daniel Bryan comes out and announces Shinsuke Nakamura versus John Cena next week. Where the fuck is the sense in that? First of all, that's a pay-per-view match. That is a fucking pay-per-view matchup. And you're giving that away on free television on SmackDown Live, bro? What the fuck? What the fuck? That match should have gone into SummerSlam. That was my original match that should have gone into SummerSlam on SmackDown's part. Cena and Nakamura. Cena should be putting somebody over. Nakamura, clearly a fucking superstar on the rise. Cena did it with Styles at SummerSlam last year. Let him do it with Nakamura this year. Simple enough. Simple enough, but no, instead it's being put on SmackDown Live. Instead it's a number one contenders match for the WWE title at SummerSlam, where Shinsuke Nakamura should be nowhere near the WWE title. He should be nowhere near the WWE title, and the simple fact is that John Cena's winning next week. John Cena is going to go on and face Jinder Mahal next week. If you're telling me that Shinsuke Nakamura is going to go on, win the match next week, go on, face Jinder Mahal at SummerSlam, there's no way you're telling me Jinder Mahal is going to be the first person to beat Shinsuke Nakamura on the main roster. Shinsuke Nakamura should not be beat anytime soon. How long has he been on the fucking main roster? 4 months? That is still not good enough, bro. That is still not good enough. And if you're telling me you're going to give Nakamura a loss next week on SmackDown Live to John Cena, his first ever loss, that is bullshit. That is beyond bullshit right there. If you're telling me that Nakamura is going to lose on free television and on SmackDown Live to fucking John Cena, you're gonna hear it from me, and you're not just gonna hear it from me, you're gonna hear it from a lot of fucking people, WWE. If you're telling me you're gonna prematurely put Shinsuke Nakamura, because it's Shinsuke Nakamura, are you really gonna pin him? If you're telling me you're gonna prematurely put him in a WWE Championship match, and he's gonna win the WWE Championship, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why would you ruin that moment instead of saving it for WrestleMania when the time is right, when Nakamura's in his match with AJ Styles for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 34? Why the fuck would you put that moment on SummerSlam? Makes no goddamn sense to me whatsoever. And I'm completely mind-boggled here. I'm completely mind-boggled to what SmackDown Live is trying to do. Are you going to have John Cena go on to SummerSlam like what everybody thinks is going to happen? But why would you put Shinsuke Nakamura in his way as a fucking roadblock? Because you're not going to pin Shinsuke Nakamura. And that's where I'm fucking confused here. Because how is John Cena going to pin Nakamura? That's going to piss me off. How is Nakamura going to beat John Cena? That's pissing me off, because Nakamura shouldn't be anywhere near the WWE title. At least not yet. At least not yet. Not in this fucking at this fucking time. It's way too soon. And the fact that the match is even happening to begin with pisses me off, because this is a match that should be going into SummerSlam. It really should be. This is a match that is pay-per-view worthy. It might be even WrestleMania worthy, if you ask me, and you're giving it away on SummerSlam for what? For what? Nothing. For nothing. For absolutely nothing. Because you want fucking ratings, and this is the only way you're gonna get them. John Cena versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles. Some other shit happening fucking next week as well. Forget which match it is. But Jesus Christ, I do not understand whatsoever where WWE is going with SmackDown Live going into SummerSlam. And this was not by any means, this was not a bad show, but it just mind boggles me to think where WWE is taking these fucking storylines. Because, to be quite honest with you, I do not understand what the fuck they are doing here. I really, really do not understand. And I am very, very confused at this point to what WWE is looking to do going into SummerSlam. I mean, who is AJ Styles going to face? The rematch with Kevin Owens is next week, so that match isn't going into fucking SummerSlam. Who is the loser of the Cena Nakamura match next week going to fucking face, bro? Who? Because I don't understand. I don't understand unless some bullshit ending happens where a new rival of Nakamura comes in and fucks up the match for him. I don't understand what the fuck is the point here. Chris Jericho came back here tonight. What is he going to do? All of these questions are being left unanswered. What is going on going into SummerSlam? And I quite honestly do not know. I am very, very confused as to what the case is going to be going into SummerSlam, bro. I really am, and at this point, the pay-per-view is 3 fucking weeks away, and I don't even think WWE themselves knows what they are doing going into SummerSlam, and that is a very, very scary thought, if you ask me, and it's quite honestly bullshit. But we did watch SmackDown Live here tonight. There were some very, very enjoyable matches on this show here tonight. But as far as logic goes, as far as storyline booking here tonight goes, there was nothing of avail. And it was the same thing we saw at WWE Battleground, if you ask me. But as far as the match quality goes, the match quality that we saw here tonight, the triple threat was probably better than anything we've seen at WWE Battleground. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin still wasn't good, but it was an improvement from what we've seen at Battleground. Still, though, it was very just a mind-boggling show, and I have a lot of questions as far as what is going on with SmackDown Live. We were in Richmond, Virginia here tonight, but before I get into the official review, I just want to tell you to make sure to go check out all the other content on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel, because there is so much of that. Monday Night Raw review was uploaded last night and is live up on the channel, so if you want to go check that out, Monday Night Raw review, very, very passionate Monday Night Raw reviews and SmackDown reviews each and every single week, giving you the truth about what is going on each and every single week on WWE's weekly programming. We have pay-per-view reviews each and every single time, which at this point is a lot that a pay-per-view goes off the air. WWE Battleground, we had a review for that up on Sunday, so if you want to make sure to go check that out, make sure to do so. Links are in the link, or in the fucking description down in the video below. So make sure to go check all that good content out. Behind the Mic, where we cover all the weekly news. Episode number 29 was uploaded, and of course your Monday Night Raw and SmackDown reviews for last week are also up. So make sure to go check out all that content, all that very, very juicy content on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel, because it is up for all your enjoyment. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single thing, so you don't miss rants like these about what the fuck the state of SmackDown Live is, because right now I am utterly fucking confused as far as what they fucking want to do. But all I know is that it's illogical as fuck, and somehow, some way, we're going to be pissed off by what's going on next week. Jesus Christ. But that's besides the point. The show started off here with Kevin Owens. He was in a suit, and he was saying that at Battleground, he proved that if your heart is pure, good things will happen, as he regained his title at Battleground. He says he will go back to defending the title with the honor that it deserves, saying that he will bring back the Kevin Owens Open Challenge next week. Owens hilariously said that he wasn't going to defend his title in front of a bunch of hicks in fucking Richmond, Virginia. That actually made me fucking laugh. Kevin Owens is absolutely fantastic on the fucking microphone. He's like, I ain't gonna fucking defend my U.S. title in front of these fucking hicks in Richmond, Virginia. What the hell do you think this is, bro? What the hell do you think this is? But, Owens, or AJ Styles came out, I should say. AJ Styles came out after that. Owens asked him if he was here to admit that Kevin Owens was the better man. Styles said that he is here for his U.S. title rematch here tonight. Owens is like, I already said that I'm not defending my fucking title in this hick fucking town. So AJ Styles, you can fucking walk your way out of here. You ain't getting no title shot here tonight. And that is when Chris Jericho's music fucking played. Yes, the man himself, Chris Jericho, the fucking GOAT, the greatest of all time over here. Chris Jericho, the Ayatollah of rock and rolla. Chris Jericho made his return here tonight after Kevin Owens, of course, brutalized him in their match 2 months ago where he won the fucking U.S. title back from Chris Jericho when he originally lost it 2 days later. And that goes back to the original flip-flopping of the title I was talking about earlier in the fucking video, which is absolutely ridiculous, but that's besides the point. Chris Jericho fucking came out. Huge pop for Chris Jericho. And hilariously, Owens fucking, he's trying to talk, and Chris Jericho's like, quiet, 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 quiet. Absolutely hilarious by fucking Chris Jericho. He said that the last time he was on SmackDown Live, he was wheeled on a stretcher, and he is here to get his rematch for the U.S. title that he never got since leaving SmackDown Live. AJ Styles interrupted, and he's like, bro, I am the one who deserves my U.S. title rematch. I faced him the most recently. I just lost my title. I'm the one who's going to face Kevin Owens here tonight. And that's when Chris Jericho's like, you know what happens, Styles? You know what happens when you try to skip Chris Jericho in line? You know what happens to the guy who fucking skipped me in line at the supermarket? And what? AJ Styles like, what, you put him on the fucking list? No, actually, I beat the shit out of him and I put him in the walls of Jericho. But you know what happens when you skip me, AJ Styles? And of course, everybody's going fucking crazy. Everybody's waiting for it. And he's like, AJ Styles, you just made the list. Everybody fucking goes wild. We haven't seen it in a fucking while. AJ Styles goes on the fucking list. The phenomenal AJ Styles is now on the fucking list of Jericho. How do you feel about that one? But, Chris Jericho, as he was fucking putting Styles on the list, Kevin Owens was just walking the fuck away. Not trying to make a big fuss about it, just trying to escape. And that is when, as a fucking car passes by outside, Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. But, that's when Shane McMahon's music hits. He fucking comes out and is like, where the fuck are you going, bro? You're not just gonna fucking defend your title against AJ Styles and Chris Jericho. This match is going to be huge. He's like, you're going to defend your title against both. And he's like, WrestleMania is too far out. Even SummerSlam is too far out because this match, this triple threat match for your United States title, AJ Styles, Chris Jericho, and Kevin Owens is happening right here tonight. Crowd goes fucking wild. And Kevin Owens clearly fucking going crazy. What the fuck just happened, bro? What the fuck just happened? So AJ Styles, Chris Jericho, and Kevin Owens was announced for here tonight in a U.S. title match. And clearly that led to the events that closed the show that I was briefly talking about in the opening to this video. But we went to commercial break. Decent opening segment there. Fired you up quite enough. I mean, that's really not a match that should be being given away on free television. But then again, are you really going to be putting that on pay-per-view? No, you're motherfucking not. So that's okay. We were going to see a United States title match here tonight. It kind of made you excited for the rest of the fucking show. And from that, we went to Baron Corbin versus Shinsuke Nakamura. And this match was actually better than what we saw at Battleground. But then again, we really didn't see fucking much at Battleground. There were people saying that it was Shinsuke Nakamura's worst match since coming to the WWE. And when looking at it and analyzing it, yeah, it kind of fucking was. Here tonight, it was a little bit better, marginally better, but really nothing much. Only thing better about this match really was that at least here we got a real fucking finish with Shinsuke Nakamura winning the match. With the Kinshasa, what should have happened at Battlegrounds, but I don't know what the fuck WWE was trying to do at Battlegrounds. I thought, my original thought process was that they were trying to protect both men and keep both men looking good. Shinsuke Nakamura clearly somebody who needs to be protected, somebody, a special attraction who cannot be pinned. Baron Corbin, same thing there. Baron Corbin, I guess they want to fucking protect him, really don't know why, because Money in the Bank holders in the past, you just fucking pin him and it really doesn't matter, because this guy really isn't going to the bottom. He's holding the fucking Money in the Bank briefcase. He's pretty much certified to become the next WWE champion. So really, he's not taking much of an L with that one. But that was not the case here. Shinsuke Nakamura just fucking beat Baron Corbin here tonight, and that just goes to show you why the fuck couldn't they have done that at fucking Battlegrounds? I mean, this is the problem with WWE and the WWE Network being only $10 a month for all these fucking pay-per-views, because WWE isn't worried about giving you the result at the pay-per-view. Instead, they give you the bullshit ending at the pay-per-view, and they're gonna give you the fucking good ending on SmackDown Live. I mean, what the fuck? Really? Really, bro? But still, Shinsuke Nakamura won with the Kinshasa. Better match than what we saw at Battleground, but still nothing much here between Shinsuke Nakamura and Baron Corbin. Clearly, this was not the last we've seen of or heard of Shinsuke Nakamura here tonight. But we do move on to Naomi, who was interviewed about Natalya refusing to shake her hands after the Fatal 5-Way women's match on Sunday. That she said that Natalya is tough, but she will not allow Natalya to disrespect her like that. That's when Natalya, she fucking walks in saying that Naomi made the title a fucking toy and has no respect for the Hart family, and that's why she didn't shake Naomi's hands on Sunday. Naomi, she fucking fired back right away. She's like, Natalya needs to get out of her head, out of the rusty old Hart dungeon, because Naomi has worked hard for the title, and she has added something to it that represents who she is, and she will prove that she does deserve to hold that SmackDown Women's title going into SummerSlam. Don't know why they didn't fucking put Natalya in a fucking match here tonight, because you think about it, and Natalya's not over with the fucking crowd. Natalya really needs to get herself familiarized, especially when it comes to the main event scene. She really isn't adapted to being in that fucking women's title picture like Charlotte was, or even a Becky is. But you chose Natalya, and I say you got 3 weeks left at this point until SummerSlam. I say you start building her up. Putting her in a backstage segment with Naomi isn't going to do that. You need to fucking start building her up, and I say that comes with giving her a couple wins over some top stars. I say you do Natalya versus Becky Lynch next week, and we see Natalya beat Becky Lynch clean next week, if you ask me. Because WWE, I feel like they're going to do a crazy thing here at SummerSlam, and this is just me, and they're going to actually give Natalya the women's title, so Charlotte can then fucking have a face versus heel dynamic with Natalya and take the title off her. I could fucking see that being the case tenfold, bro. Tenfold. But Carmella then fucking walked in. She just fucking held up the briefcase like, I'm still here, bro. I'm still here, and I can cash in whenever the fuck I want. I feel like at SummerSlam, bro, we're going to see a cash in. There's no fucking doubt about it. I think Natalya is going to be beaten by Naomi. Either Natalya is winning and she's going to pull off an upset victory and she's going to win the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, and then Carmella is going to cash in just so Natalya can actually have a women's title reign. Or they're going to have Naomi. They're going to have fucking Naomi come in, gonna fucking get the shit beat out of her by Natalya, but she's gonna survive. Natalya's gonna attack her after the match, and that's gonna provide the income for Carmella to cash in the Money in the Bank. That's what I say is gonna fucking happen here at SummerSlam. But the women are pretty much the only fucking division that have their match really outlined for WWE SummerSlam. Every other thing, and the tag team division. The tag team division is clear. We're gonna get the Usos versus the New Day again. But besides that, every other fucking division, the mid card, the fucking United States title is just all over the fucking place. I don't know what the fuck they're doing there with the flip flop. And, of course, the WWE Championship scene, Nakamura, what the fuck are they doing there? I don't know, but we did get Lana and Tamina versus Charlotte and Becky Lynch here tonight. I don't know why the fuck we got this shit. Clearly there's animosity there, but really, who wants to see this shit? Who wants to see this shit? This match, thankfully, didn't go too long, and when Lana was in the fucking ring, the crowd in Richmond, Virginia, actually made it quite fucking funny, because they were like, "You can't wrestle," and it was absolutely fucking hilarious. I started dying at that, because it's fucking true. Lana's terrible. Lana is absolutely terrible, and each time you see her, it's like she gets fucking worse. Oh my god. But, in the end here, Charlotte, she fucking hit Lana with a big boot, and fucking Tamina, to say the least, was not fucking happy. She fucking looked at Lana, started fucking screaming at her, some shit like that, I don't know. And clearly this fucking alliance, if you can even call it that, did not last very fucking long between Lana and Tamina here, and thankfully it did not, because we do not need to see more of Lana on WWE television. I say send her to NXT, put her in the Performance Center, where people can actually grow and learn how to wrestle, instead of throwing her into the Sharks on the main roster on SmackDown Live, and actually have her learn how to wrestle and become a good fucking wrestler. Because unlike in Eva Marie, you can tell that Lana has a vested interest in being a WWE wrestler, and upon proper training, I think she can do very, very good things in that ring, but she still needs experience, and she's definitely not experienced enough to be hanging in there with Charlotte's and Becky's and Natalia's and Naomi's on fucking SmackDown Live. And it's showing, and it's making her very, very unliked for the wrong type of reasons. People do not hate her because she's a good heel. People hate her because she can't fucking wrestle. And it's quite evident in the crowd. They were fucking chanting, "You can't wrestle here tonight." I say Lana, sent down to NXT, gets more training. Put Maria in the fucking women's division. What the fuck is Maria doing with Mike Kanellis? She can fucking do both. I don't know why the fuck Maria is being put in the fucking side of Mike Kanellis, when she can be doing both on the women's division and by the side of Mike Kanellis. But moving on here, we go to this fucking Jinder Mahal segment. I don't know what the fuck is up with Jinder Mahal, bro. I am completely over his WWE Championship reign. At Battleground in that Punjabi prison match did not speak loud enough to amplify that. I don't know what the fuck will. Jinder Mahal is absolutely awful as a WWE champion, and I don't think anybody can deny that. Jesus Christ. He came out saying that on Sunday he ruined the legend of Randy Orton and proved everyone wrong. But now he demands to know who he's going to face at SummerSlam. Jinder Mahal really needs to fucking put some bass in his fucking voice, bro. Really awful. John Cena, he came out and he answered the call here. Jinder Mahal was like, "I'm gonna start talking to my people in my language." And oh my god, he fucking starts speaking in Punjabi because he's the modern day Maharaja, like he fucking likes to call himself. But John Cena fucking comes out, and John Cena comes out with this intensity in his fucking voice, and I'm like, where is this in Jinder Mahal? You're telling me you can't fucking put the volume up on your fucking voice and put some grunge, some fucking volume into that, some intensity into your fucking voice, bro? I mean, you need to go talk to a Samoa Joe. You need to go talk to a Braun Strowman, a John Cena. These guys fucking put intensity behind what they are saying. When Jinder Mahal speaking, he sounds like he has a fucking cold and he just woke up at 2 a.m. to take a fucking Advil, bro. Like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Raise your voice. You're in a fucking arena full of however many thousand people there were at SmackDown here tonight. You're not at a fucking funeral. Raise your fucking voice, you asshole. But Jesus Christ, look, even I am getting louder. Even I am getting more intensified than Jinder Mahal, your WWE champion. Yeah, sure, bro. Yeah, sure. Whatever happened to the days, like, they're doing a fucking New Japan Pro Wrestling, where the best wrestler in your company is the fucking champion. Because if it was determined like that, AJ Styles would be champion right now. Shinsuke Nakamura would be champion right now. Well, Kevin Owens, a Sami Zayn, that would be your champion right now. Jinder Mahal, would certainly be nowhere fucking near that. Thankfully, John Cena came out here. And John Cena, you may not like him, you may fucking despise the guy, but you cannot deny that when he comes out and he fucking cuts a promo and when he's building towards a match, it is absolutely fantastic. And he brought that same intensity here tonight, did John Cena. He says that, or Jinder Mahal says that John Cena, what is he out here for? He's out to bash his people, and he's out here to fucking ask for a title shot, and all this garbage. But John Cena, he says that Jinder Mahal, and he does the fucking accent and everything, absolutely hilarious. Jinder Mahal might be the modern day Maharaja, but he is a fucking clueless mind reader, saying that he came out here to say congratulations to Mahal for being in the best shape of his fucking life, and he respects that. And the fact that Jinder Mahal, he cares so much about the WWE Championship, as Jinder Mahal held up the title, that he's willing to do anything in his power to keep it. John Cena says he respects that, but at the same motherfucking time, Jinder Mahal better come prepared, because John Cena is here to give him a warning. Because it doesn't matter if at SummerSlam you have a giant, the Singh brothers, your grandmother, your grandfather, a fucking porta potty, you better fucking bring it all, Jinder. This is straight from John Cena's mouth. He didn't say grandmother, grandfather, none of that bullshit, but he did say porta potty, Singh brothers, Sing the movie. What the fuck, Sing the movie? What the fuck is that? But John Cena said you better bring it all, because at SummerSlam, you're facing me for the WWE Championship, and that means I'm going to be 17-time world champion. And believe me, I'm not holding back. That, he drops the mic, he's almost out of there, and that's when you hear the Daniel Bryan music playing. Huge ovation. Yes, 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 of course. Always what Daniel Bryan gets, a huge ovation. He came out saying that it doesn't matter who you are. Even if you're John Cena and the WWE superstars do not make the fucking rules. Him and Shane McMahon make the matches around here, bro. And SmackDown, he says, is the land of opportunity. And and next week, they're going to be given an opportunity, because Shinsuke Nakamura, and I already spoke about how I feel about this, Shinsuke Nakamura and John Cena will go one-on-one to determine the number one contender for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. Don't understand it. I already spoke about it in the beginning of the fucking video in a huge rant. Don't understand why you're putting this match on, because Shinsuke Nakamura can't be pinned. This is a pay-per-view match. John Cena, or if Shinsuke Nakamura does beat John Cena, he doesn't need to be anywhere near the WWE Championship picture, because it's too soon to put Shinsuke Nakamura anywhere near the championship picture. And the only way that WWE can fucking escape this is if they have some type of person interfere and ruin the matchup for Shinsuke Nakamura. But at this point, who the fuck is it gonna be? Who the fuck is it gonna be? Because the possibilities were, it's either gonna be Shinsuke Nakamura versus John Cena at SummerSlam, a pay-per-view worthy match, WrestleMania worthy match. It's gonna be either Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles, or Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn. Clearly, AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura needs to be saved for WrestleMania, and it looks like WWE is gladfully going to fucking do that. But how is Sami Zayn going to attack and cost Shinsuke Nakamura this matchup? How is Sami Zayn, if that is what they're going for, how is he going to cost Sami Zayn this matchup? How is or Shinsuke Nakamura this matchup? Because Sami Zayn is a babyface. So if that's what you're going with, what is the plan there? I don't understand. I don't understand what they're going for here. But Shinsuke Nakamura versus John Cena will happen next week. Probably going to be an absolutely mind-boggling, fantastic match. You're just going to be sitting there we're going like, oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ, this is fantastic. A match we should have been seeing on pay-per-view, but I made my fucking rant. I made my fucking case for why this is an idiotic decision. And to be quite honest, I feel like Jinder Mahal, there's no more bass in my fucking voice. I'm dying. My throat is dying. Jesus Christ. But Kevin Owens, he went to Shane McMahon's office, and they might actually be building towards Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon. There were rumors that Shane McMahon and Rusev were going to go into WrestleMania against each other. They might actually be building, or SummerSlam against each other. They might actually be building towards Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon, because Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon had a heated confrontation backstage. Kevin Owens went to Shane McMahon saying that Shane McMahon doesn't want him being United States champion. He says, you put me in a match with fucking Chris Jericho, who last time we were in a match, I sent fucking out of the WWE in a fucking stretcher, and you're giving him a United States title match. And AJ, who can't get over the fact that Kevin Owens is better than him, or at least according to him, Kevin Owens is better than AJ Styles. So you're putting me in a fucking match, Kevin Owens' words, against two people who fucking despise me, clearly gonna work against me, and on top of that, I don't even have to be pinned. They can pin each other. They can pin each other. How is that fair? That's what Kevin Owens is asking, and Shane McMahon is like, you're right, I don't fucking like you, and it's not about me liking you or not. It's about the United States Championship, and I don't care who's holding the United States Championship, as long as it's being defended, as long as the crowd is getting to see it be defended, which he actually said that. Well, we didn't see it get defended at fucking Madison Square Garden, now did we? Because it was on a fucking house show. Bullshit, but that's besides the point. He says as long as it's being defended and the crowd is happy seeing it defended, I don't care who's United States champion, you're gonna be in that fucking match here tonight. It's not about whether I like you or not. And fucking, he said, Kevin Owens did, well, I don't like the fucking crowd, and I don't like you, Shane McMahon, and I think this United States title match is fucking bullshit. Pretty much what Kevin Owens said there. So very interesting stuff there. We move on to Mike Kanellis and Aiden English versus Ty Dillinger and Sami Zayn. This is your mid-card, bro? This is your fucking mid-card? Very formulaic tag team matchup. The fucking beat down, Sami Zayn hot tag. Ty Dillinger comes, fucking does all his fucking moves, the 10 fucking punches in the corner, just all that good stuff. Crowd going wild, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And what I don't understand here is the fucking ending. Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger do win this matchup. Sami Zayn fucking hits Mike Kanellis with the fucking haluva kick. What is the logic behind that? What is the logic behind that? Why the fuck are you making Mike Kanellis out to be a fucking jobber? You're telling me Aiden English couldn't have been pinned here? You're telling me you needed to protect Aiden English that fucking bad here? Jesus Christ. Fucking Mike Kanellis taking his second pinfall in a fucking row. Absolutely garbage. Garbage. Mike Kanellis being fucking buried on fucking his second fucking week there, or however long he's been there. Jesus Christ. We see their intro when they got viciously attacked by the fucking Usos. Jesus Christ, all over the fucking entrance ramp. Big E, he was like attacked from behind and he was doing, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your three-time tag team champs and feel the power. He fucking got attacked. He didn't finish that. Looks like he was attacked backstage. They dragged Kofi and Xavier out of there, started beating them up. Big E comes out wobbling the fuck around. Super kick to Big E by one of the Usos. Then they line him up. Double super kick. New Day absolutely, as they were coming out for their championship celebration, absolutely destroyed by the Usos, and it was actually pretty fantastic. Love how they're making the Usos retain their dominance, keeping the Usos a very dominant tag team, as they should be. As they should be. The New Day, or the Usos, should not be portrayed as slouches, and that is exactly the opposite of what they are going to do. The Usos, still, despite the fact that they unnecessarily lost the tag team championships, still being kept looking good on SmackDown Live. So I like that. And we, of course, go to Nakamura. Nakamura, he was interviewed by about his number one contenders match and his dream match for John Cena. Keeps it very simple, and I love the way Nakamura is. He's like, next week, John Cena, you can't see me, and that means he will see Jinder Mahal at SummerSlam. So very interesting stuff there by Nakamura. Clearly, we're just gonna have to wait till next week to see what happens, because I don't know what the fuck WWE is planning on fucking doing. I don't know. We go to AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. Is it any question the fucking quality of this match? Absolutely fantastic triple threat match. There was no doubt about it. I mean, look at who's in the fucking ring. You got Chris Jericho, AJ Styles, and Kevin Owens. What do you expect, bro? What do you expect? Great match here, better than anything we've seen at Battlegrounds on Sunday. But the most mind-boggling fucking part of this match was that AJ Styles won the US title back again, and I discussed this at the fucking beginning of the video. Makes no goddamn sense here, the flip-flopping of the fucking title. Why not just keep it on Styles, bro? Why not just keep it on Styles? And next week they're having a fucking rematch for the title. Kevin Owens took the mic after the fucking match when AJ Styles pins Chris Jericho on his first night back, by the way. What the fuck is Chris Jericho doing going into SummerSlam, huh? I have no fucking idea. But Kevin Owens picks up the mic and he's like, no. Next week, SmackDown, I want my fucking rematch. This is not over yet. I'm winning back the US title. This is not fair. I was not pinned. Fuck this crowd. Fuck AJ Styles. I want my rematch next week. So, that's what's happening fucking next week. Styles and Nakamura. Jesus Christ, imagine that on SmackDown. Cena and Nakamura. Owens and Styles. So we got some big matches next week. It just depends on the result to determine how good SmackDown will be next week. But besides that, decent addition to SmackDown Live. Mind-boggling creative fucking decisions. No doubt about it. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be your SmackDown Live review for the date of July 25th, 2017. I hope you enjoyed every single thing that you heard here. This has been Joel Perez of Ringside Wrestling Entertainment, and I want you to go check out all the other content on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel. Monday Night Raw review for July 24th, up last night after that show went off the air, so make sure to go check that one out. Sunday, Battleground review, if you want to fucking hear me rage and complain about the fucking awful pay-per-view that was. Saturday, Behind the Mic, episode number 29. We were talking about all the news in the WWE. So big stuff on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel. Don't miss a thing. Subscribe to the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel to not miss a thing and get all these videos in your subscription box. Of course, if you liked what you heard here in this video, make sure to like that fucking comment box. And of course, make sure to comment down below what you thought of SmackDown Live. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Joel Perez of Ringside Wrestling Entertainment, and for now, I am out of here. Thank you very, very much for watching this video, and for now, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you next time right here on Ringside Wrestling.